Let's take a look at the All-State Playoff Predictor. And this week, Texas A&M on the road at Missouri. This one's a dead heat, 56% according to FBI to win in Como, 44% for the Missouri Tigers. Essentially a must-win / playoff eliminator for Missouri. But what happens if Texas A&M potentially takes a loss? That is where the All-State Playoff Predictor comes into play here. Guys, let's do this and say A&M takes a loss at Missouri.
Okay.
Still a pretty good shot there.
So if it goes down to 84%, then when you take a look at Missouri, it goes up to 21%. Previously, Missouri was at 10%. So jumps them up 11%, and things change all across the board, as you see.
What about this game, Georgia, Mississippi State? You know, no one's really talking about it, but even Heather alluded to earlier in the show, like, wouldn't be shocked if Mississippi State gave Georgia. Okay.
Ooh, so you dropped there. You go from 84% down to 57%.
And then you see the percentages go up across the board as well, where Texas goes from 49 over to 54%. Right. So that's huge.
And then Ole Miss
for them
replaces them.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Another one is, what about the Georgia versus Texas game? Because we know Texas, their next game is against Mississippi State. Texas is on a bye. If Texas wins this game, currently sitting, let's make sure we reset everything here.
Yep.
Okay. Currently sitting at 49%. Now, if Texas wins against Georgia, what happens to their percentage, Sam? Jumps up to 77%.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Win for them, but still not guaranteed. Now let's say they win out. What happens if they win out? All of a sudden, Texas is in.
Just like that, baby. We're rolling.
You're in. All right. So huge for Texas if they're able to win the rest of their games.
If they lose, though, no bueno.
9%, right? And we still talked about them being a team that could maybe get in with 3 losses.
Scary.
But that is still yet to be determined. Vanderbilt,
Auburn.
bring that up.
We've seen teams who lose
I have
their
Vanderbilt
coach
as a team that can still sneak in there.
seem to somehow bounce back and play even better.
It's a good point.
And I'm just saying, Auburn with their defense, and I feel like Vanderbilt, what we saw last week against Texas, of course, a great fourth quarter, but seemed a little sluggish, a little out on their feet just because of all the hype and just keeping up in conference. So wouldn't be shocked either if Auburn with a big-time win.
So if they win, it goes up to 28%. Now, I had Vanderbilt.
Because of the head-to-head here, that doesn't help them much. So.
I have Vanderbilt as a team that could sneak in there as one of those 3 teams earlier in the show. It goes up to 77% only if Vanderbilt wins out. Right? Nothing else is clicked in here. I think it's such a fascinating situation because
it is.
Playing with this all-state playoff predictor lets you pick your team, maybe winning, maybe losing one game, or so on and so forth, and you can go ahead and play with it just the same way that we are.
Right.
Missouri winning out 90%.
Man.
Wow.
Well, it starts this weekend, right?
It's
hard for me to really think, though.
With a freshman quarterback?
I mean, hey, he was impressive. I like what I saw from him when he got in the game, but I'm just not so sure if they can hang in there all the way to the end of the season, right, with the way that they're playing right now. So Oklahoma's another game, too, another team, too. I'm just, man, with their offense, the offense wants me wanting more all the time, right? But we know how talented the defense is. What happens to R. Thomas Mason, right, and his injury and how that looks going forward?
Alabama loses one more game, goes down to 78% if they are to lose to LSU. So they still have an opportunity to get in there as a 2-loss team, as you would think so.
Didn't affect them as much as I thought it would, though, with that loss.
Yeah. All right, still a lot of moving pieces. The best part is you at home can do exactly what we are doing here in Bristol, Connecticut. Fans, check out ESPN.com/All-State Playoff Predictor to check out your team's chances at making the CFP and using all the tools and fun toggles there.